Hey, what's up turtles? Krik here with Blackout Outdoors. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about this jacket I'm wearing, which is the Pacaya from Cotopaxi. But before I get into the jacket, I want to talk a little bit about the company Cotopaxi. One of the reasons why I was interested in trying this jacket out, and they sent it to us, Anders from Cotopaxi sent this to us, was because of their mission statement with their company and their sort of slogan, Gear for Good. They're very, very conscious and proactive about being, I guess, aware of workers' conditions with their manufacturing, and they have something called an impact per purchase, which each thing you buy from them, a percentage is given to a specific cause. So you can go to their website, cotopaxi.com, and look all about their mission statement, their Gear for Good, all of that. Now getting into the jacket, this is the Pacaya. It's a mid-layer, fluffy type jacket. It's going for $199 even. There's no middleman, so you're getting this factory direct from them. And this is the khaki and terracotta color option. But now let's get into the details and specs of this jacket. The jacket's made from woven nylon, and it is coated, DWR coating, which gives some water resistance. You can see it's beating up on me right now. Really interesting weather right now going on. It's hovering probably right in the mid-30s Fahrenheit. There's snow, but it is melting, so I'm getting dripped on a lot from snow, and you can see it's beating up pretty well. On the inside of my jacket, I have it undone, you can see it's saturated into the insulation. The insulation is PolarTec Alpha, which I've been thoroughly impressed with this jacket, and you'll see why as I continue to move on. But the PolarTec Alpha was originally designed for special forces to be a very dynamic insulation, being that it's warm when you're sitting still or static, and it's breathable when you're moving or being sort of dynamic in your movements going through the terrain. Very impressed with this PolarTec Alpha insulation. So down the pockets right here start going off. Zippered hand pockets, hand warming pockets. Zipper track closes it up if you want. Open it. And a nice little feature touch is this brushed material on the inside, just on one side of the jacket. I don't know if it's a polyester, some synthetic brushed, which is very, very nice if you're going to be using this without gloves. Regardless, it's very comfortable to put your hand in here and help you warm your hand if you have a soft material in here as opposed to just this nylon. I have jackets that don't have this, and I definitely prefer to see this on jackets. Great job. And that's on both sides. Since we're down here, we also have a adjustable strap running around the whole base of the jacket. There's a toggle cord lock on this side. This is some a cord lock here with some elasticized shock cord. Makes you adjust it, allows you to adjust it, and you can pull it tight to your body. There's one here and one on the other side, same side. You can see it threading through right here at these grommets. Again, another adjustment point. And another really impressive thing about this jacket is that there's no restriction in my movements at all. And part of that, and most of that, is coming from this material right here. Runs up underneath the armpit. No seam in the middle of the armpit. And this is the PolarTec Power Stretch. And you'll see, I'll show you, it does have some give to it. And this just allows, as you're moving in the jacket, it has some give, some stretch to it. As you're moving, hiking, getting down, bending over, that's really going to allow the jacket to move with you and not pull up on the back of your shoulders without gusseting anything in the back. Again, nice little feature. Just been in the tone with everything I've seen from Cotopaxi's very thought out, feature-rich products. Again, another hand warm pocket over here, a zipper. This is Lycra on each wrist cuff, a stretch material. I guess you could, if you really wanted to, you could jam a glove underneath this because it's stretch. It's not restricting on the wrist at all. Even tucking my glove inside there, still very comfortable and still have space to spare. Again, nice little touch, nice little feature. Again, that's on both sides. There's one internal zip pocket, which the mic's competing for right now. Nice little zipper pocket for anything you want. Use your imagination on the interior of the jacket. And then also you have a baffle running the zipper track. You have this thicker material right here to protect this thin nylon and the insulation from getting pinched in the zipper track, but also this baffle is helping stop drafts, breezes coming through the zipper. Again, really nice. And these look metal, but they're not. They're lightweight zipper, YKK lightweight zipper. This is a scuba style hood. And what that means is there's really no adjustment points. And when I first saw the jacket and they're sending this over to us, I was doing some research on it. I was sort of apprehensive with a hood that doesn't have any adjustment points, but using it, and you can see how form-fitting it is around me, that the adjustments really aren't necessary because this hood is not designed to accommodate a helmet. And if you're looking for something that will accommodate a helmet, this jacket might not be for you. It probably won't be for you. But for me personally, I don't need a helmet. I'm not in the forest doing any really dangerous activities such as climbing, ice climbing, any of those type of activities, technical activities. So it's really nice to have a form-fitting hood without the extra excess material that if you're not wearing a helmet, it's just bulky on the head. It comes up, zips up really high into the face, keeps you warm, keeps your neck really warm. You can even put your face down in it if you desire to help keep your mouth and that area warm as well. It's just a very well-designed, thought-out jacket that fits really great, and just that, you know, just been seeing it from Cotopaxi. Everything they're producing right now, their gear and apparel, is really well thought out, well designed, and I've been very impressed with everything I've seen from them so far. I just went over all the specs of the jacket, and how I've been wearing this and how I see myself continuing to wear this is that it's a mid-layer, depending on the activity. Is that I've been very impressed so far with the PolarTec Alpha insulation. Wearing it while I've been hiking and moving a lot, it breathes really well. Now I run really hot and I generate a lot of heat throughout all times of the year. So one thing for me personally, I maybe would have liked to see was a second zipper to be able to open this up as I'm wearing it. Sometimes two zippers on a zipper track can get pretty goofy and it's not really, you know, a smooth action. So it's not a deal breaker for me. But it's that layer that if I'm gonna be hiking, moving through the forest continually, this is something I'm wearing. And I'm wearing what I would wear if I'm going through a hike in the winter. Maybe my boots would change. But right now I have, you know, just a base layer under these pants. I just have a base layer under this jacket. And it's, like I said, hovering right in the middle of the 30s right now. And it's very damp and I'm warm. My hands are chilly. I don't have my gloves on, but I'm warm. Very impressed with the insulation just being, you know, just being static and just sitting still. And I know some of you watching this, and a lot of you watching this, are very into bushcraft, and you know I am as well. You see a lot of our videos centered around bushcraft and fire, but there's a lot of activities I do in the forest that don't involve around bushcraft, and hiking is one of them. And in the winter, appropriate gear is way, way more necessary and sort of important to wear. So this is how I've been wearing it and why I would have something like this type of layer. So if you're interested or thinking about getting some winter gear or a jacket like this, a mid-layer, take a look at Cotopaxi. And yes, they sent us this jacket to try out, but I'm saying this as just from a consumer myself, is that their humanitarian approach, their impact per purchase, their very conscious effort of making sure the workers who are manufacturing this are getting treated, you know, fairly and compensated accurately for their time. It's very important to me, just being a consumer. So if it is to you, you know, just go check out their company, check out their website, just see what they're doing regardless, even if you're not interested in buying anything from them. And one more point I want to make out. With this color option, it's really nice right now in this time of year because rifle season is getting ready to come in very soon. There's going to be a lot of hunters in the woods who aren't in the woods the rest of the time of the year. And having this orange, this contrast, is a nice little feature because I don't want to get mistaken for a deer and get shot. So this color is definitely nice in this time of year. So if you have any questions about this jacket, anything about the company, you know, leave a comment. I want to thank Anders from Cotopaxi sending this jacket to us, and Cotopaxi actually donated Cusco, their 26-liter bag, to our giveaway. I want to thank them again for that. This is Krik signing out with Black Owl Outdoors. Later, turtles.